I just dropped this trade in a private channel just a few minutes ago, and after a few minutes from now again, I'm going to drop it also in a free channel so that everyone can cash out on the free channel. And then this was actually the trade, right? You can just see it on XAUUSD was dropped in a private channel. As I'm talking to you, it has been dropped only in a private channel. And of course, the middle as a first take profit is hit, I'll also drop it so that those in the free channel can actually just cash out from the market also. That's the middle as a first take profit has been hit. So for the meantime, we'll just wait and see how the trade actually goes. Okay, so this is what we're having currently, right? We're just in red, right? So it actually just dropped against us somehow. Well, the trade is actually still nice. It's just normal retracement. Let's just check it out. I want to add one more trade to this. Let me just add one more, right? If it drops towards the bottom a little bit again, I'm going to try adding another trade right to it. But for the meantime, this basically just what we're having, right? Just looking very smooth, right? So made as it taps on our first take profit, which is right at the top there. Made as it taps on it, I'm going to share it in the free channel so that every single person can cash out from this trade. Okay, so this is what we're having now, right? Just up presently after an hour, right? You can just see that over $700 currently. You can just see that, right? It's just pushing nicely towards the top now, just pushing nicely. And by the way, I actually stopped into another trade, just added one more trade to it, right? When it dropped towards the bottom again, I just added one more trade, right? Just to utilize the position, right? Majorly like that. You can just see it tapped majorly on a last zone just around this spot here. After tapping on that zone, boom, I just knew that it's just going to start pushing towards the top. Once again, we're going to look at the full analysis, right? But then what can you see around this spot? You can also see that this chart is kind of like getting rejected again just at the top there, right? You can just see the zone just around the zone here, right? Trying to get rejected there. But then when it pushes out of the zone, then I'm expecting to go tap my first take profit. You can just see it on my 15-minute time frame. Also, you can just see my level here, a first take profit. So we are all waiting. Yeah, those in the private channel, everyone is waiting currently. We'll just see how it goes, right? We'll just see. So still having over $600. So this is what we're having now, guys. This is what we're having. This chart is still acting really nicely, still playing really nicely. You can just see that, right? Everything's still going pretty well. We're over $900 now. We've not really gone far like that, but it's still good. This is still really good. This is still really good. So we just have to keep waiting because what can we do, guys? We just have to keep waiting. Okay, now we're running about 1.4, right? 1.4K currently. You can just see this, right? The chart is still playing really nicely. Still playing really nicely, right? But our first take profit has not been hit yet, right? Our first take profit has not been hit. So yeah, so everyone is waiting. Those in the private channel, we're still just waiting here, right? So those in the free channel, we also can't share it yet because first take profit has not been hit, right? So we'll just wait a little bit again and just see. So this is roughly like 1.5K. That's what we're still having currently. 1.5K. We're expecting something better very soon. 1.5K, right? Well, still just playing around 1.4, 1.3 now. Yeah, that's dropping, right? Okay, let's check out the chart. Okay, you can see it's almost tapping our first take profit. Still just playing around, almost tapping on our first take profit. We just need to be a little bit more patient and we'll get there very soon, right? Still pushing up nicely like that. Still just pushing up really nicely, right? It seems to have broken above our internal that was holding it just a moment ago. Our internal resistance seems to have broken out of that. So we're expecting our top take profit to get hit any moment from now. You can just see that, right? Our first take profit, sorry, to get hit any moment from now. Okay, so we're still having roughly 1.4. We just have to wait, guys. We just have to wait and just see how this stuff actually plays out. So we're having so this is roughly like 2.3K now. Market gaining some momentum. You can just see that 2.3, 2.4K now, right? So currently our first take profit has now been hit, right? Our first take profit has now been hit. You can just see that, boom, was smashed really nicely at around that spot, right? Was smashed really nicely. I already dropped this in a private channel also, like that. Our first take profit has already been hit. I already dropped that just now, right? Yeah. So I guess this stuff is retracing already. You can see that, right? It seems to like be retracing already. It seems to like we're retracing already. So we'll just wait. This is just our first take profit. We'll just wait. I also shared this stuff in a free channel just now, right? So we'll just wait again and just see how this stuff actually plays out from here, right? So I also shared this in our free channel after our first take profit was hit, right? So those in our free channel, they are already in this trade with us now. They're already in this trade with us now. So we'll just have to wait and just see how everything plays out. So okay, this has really dropped to 1.5. Okay, guys, so this is what we're having currently. We're just running just over 3.5k now. We're just playing around 3.5k, 3.4k. Our second take profit has just been hit, right? This is actually very smooth. This is actually very, very smooth, right? So we're just playing just around 3.5k or so. And then now I actually shared the trade. Remember, I already shared this trade in our free channel, right? So that those that are in the free channel can also cash out. So those in the free channel, they're actually cashing out from this same trade right now as we're talking, right? Because he joined the trade from the first take profit, right? So everyone, of course, those in the private channel, they're in massive profit now on the second take profit. So this is just very smooth. This is just very, very smooth, guys. Remember, I told you I'm going to show you the entire summary of the formation later on why we stormed into this trade. We already dropped the entire formation just a few hours ago. That was yesterday, Thursday. It was in the evening, so I dropped the entire formation, right? But for the meantime, we just wait. Our first take profit has been hit smoothly. Our second take profit. Now we just wait for our third take profit to get smashed, and from there we just start locking in our profit smoothly like that. That's just exactly what we'll start doing. But for the meantime, guys, we just wait and see how it goes. And boom. Okay, guys. So technically, our third take profit actually just got hit, right? Our third take profit just got hit as I'm talking to you now, right? This is actually just very smooth. So now we're running just about 6.5k, guys, just 6.5k. You can just see it at first, second, and now at third take profit. Now, of course, those in a private channel, they actually some massive dangerous profit currently. Those in a free channel, they're also in massive profit because they joined from the very first take profit, remember, right? But hey, this is actually just a nice formation that we caught, right? Let me just show you that everything actually started from a build up of structure. You can just see this nice build up of structure, right? Created a nice continuation there towards the top like that. Good. And then from there, what do you notice? A nice external structure just around this range, right? Creating what we call a triangular formation just around that spot here, right? Now, aside from that, you can see our market on our 15 minutes time frame pushing towards the top. But before then, what did you notice? Nice support and resistance occurring around this range, right? You can just see the internal again just occurring here. So all we just had to wait for was for the chart to just push above these rejection candlesticks here, which is actually nice. And from there, we just waited for a nice retest of our level around the spot, and from here we just actually started storming into our trade. So you can see that very first entry just now, right? This was it, and then kept retracing, we stormed in, and then kept retracing, we stocked in another trade just around that zone there, and from there it just started pushing up really nicely just like that, guys, really nicely just like that. So what are we expecting now on our chart? We're just expecting that our chart to just keep pushing towards the top, at least for the meantime. So we are not closing this trade yet. I literally stated it. So what we're doing is we're just locking in our profit, just in case it happens that it wants to retrace towards the bottom. We'll still live in massive dangerous profit, right? So we're just locking in our profits for the now, just like that, right? And then today is Friday, so we'll be closing our trades on Monday, right? But for the meantime, we're running just about 7.5k. This 7.6 now, still pushing up, really nice. Okay, so we're having just over 8,000 bucks now, over 8,000 bucks. This 8.3k. This is actually still a promising trade. This trade is actually still promising. You can see the massive movement towards the top, and now we're locking in our profit. Remember, I stated that in our private channel and also on our free channel. Nobody's leaving this trade yet. Nobody's leaving this trade yet. We're still just locking in our profit for the meantime, right? And then we'll just see how it goes. Remember, guys, this is exact same account we're still maintaining, right? The exact same account. Currently, we have over $72,000 of withdrawals, and then we're not closing this trade now, so we're not making any withdrawals today. So we'll just wait for next week to see how it actually goes. That's on Monday. We'll see how the trade actually goes, and from there we can easily just shut down our trades and actually process our withdrawals on this account again. And if you're new to this YouTube channel, just remember to hit the subscription button, hit the like button, and also remember to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any videos I'll be dropping out from this place. So bye from guys. I'm Mr. P. Peace.